Hey, I wanted to go over some of the medical stuff I started stockpiling, and we can talk about what I'm missing, what I need, and why I'm stocking up all this stuff. Welcome to my channel if you're new. If you have any comments about what I have or what I'm missing, please comment below. I do appreciate all the comments. I will reply to all of the comments as well. So I just recently started prepping some medical supplies. Now, this is only a portion of it. I do have a first aid kit in my car, and I do have a trauma kit, first aid kit for my gun bag. So when we go to the range, I have all the things I need there as well. So let's talk about a couple things here real quick. I did find online a couple cans of oxygen. They come with a nose cannula. These are on sale very cheap. I don't know how good they'll work. But for the price, I figured I'd pick up a couple, because if you ever need oxygen, you know what? It's not a bad idea to have a can of it around. It's more of a curiosity, but I have a feeling it's going to actually be full of pure oxygen. So I thought that was kind of neat. So I got some oxygen. I'm going to put those right here as well. Other things I have here, I do have a big box of Advil. I do like my ibuprofen. I do have a full box of paracetamol. It's a pain reliever, as well as this one is BioFlu. So not only is it a pain reliever, but it also has a medication that will help with runny nose, congestion, and things of that nature. What else I got medicine-wise? I got a couple bottles of Centrum, all around silver tablets. They have a bunch of stuff in there. Not the best vitamins in the world, but they do cover a lot of stuff. And it is good to have vitamins. They'll get hard to find. If I'm ever in a situation where I can't get a hold of a cigarette or it really hit the fan, obviously these nicotine gums, as bad as they taste, trust me, they taste bad, but they will be very much appreciated. In here I have just some B1, B2 vitamins, standard stuff. You can see that there. The B vitamins give you some energy and boost. If you're running low on energy and you can't take coffee or something else, the B1 vitamin complexes are good. I do have some extra Neosporin. Neosporin is always great to have. It's antibiotic as well as some maximum pain relief. So minor cuts, scrapes, bruises, and small infections and things of that nature. I like my Neosporin. I do have some large 4x4 sterile gauze bandages. Put those away as well. And I do have some wrap bandages. So this is gauze as well, but it's more of a wrap type. So if you had to wrap it around a wound or something of that nature. So I got some items on sale again. You know, obviously a box of the gloves. Those will always be handy. I have a bunch of Israeli bandages of different types. I'm not sure where they're made. You buy them online, they're probably all made in China. But these are trauma wound bandages. So if you had a major cut, compound fracture, or you had something that was bleeding pretty good, having these kind of bandages are really good, because they have the pad in bandage itself, and then it has a built-in strap and wrap. So you can wrap it up as you go and tie them off. These are kind of nice. I have a bunch of these in my trauma kits for the range, but I have some spares here. Obviously, I picked them up a lot. I have some backups of these little bottles of iodine. I got them on sale. I like the little bottles versus a bunch of big bottles because I can spread them around different kits or hand them out one-time use and something of that nature. This is an extra tourniquet. It does not have a pin. I'm going to have to go back and buy a bunch of mini sharp pins for all my tourniquets. I have one in my field bag as well. This is an extra. I have some chest seals here. You'll see later in a different video, my range bag has blood stop and chest wounds and things of that nature. Things that will treat, you know, range type injuries, primarily gunshot wounds of any kind. So I have those as well. These are some extras. I'm going to set them on my chest there. I got a couple extra emergency blankets, small. They came out of one of those generic kits. I have some sutures. Now the sutures are interesting. because I'm going to pick up a couple different kinds. These are all, I'm assuming, external use only, but they're kind of interesting because I have a switcher kit. And if you have a major injury during a time when the hospitals are not available and doctors aren't around, Band-Aids don't always cut it. So what I have is a full switcher kit. Extra clamps, extra switchers, scissors, tweezers, some cutting blades for the scalpel, and things of that nature. And it comes with a little practice pad, and I guess they do that so you can sell it as a training item, because I can't seem to find them without the practice pad, which is interesting. But yeah, if I'm ever in a situation where I have a really bad cut or serious wound and I'm not near a hospital, and it won't be in any time soon, I have the ability to stick some stitches in there. So I was pretty excited about that. I got a little pocket knife here. I'm gonna stick that in there as well before I close this up. I'm gonna have some extra switchers. We talked about that. I have a couple various sizes of elastic bandages. These always come in handy for sprains or to hold bandages together or keep bandages covered. These are on sale very cheap. I think they're like 20 cents a piece. So I just picked up a bunch of these. I'll get more. I got a single tiny bag of icy stuff. I guess there's a chemical reaction on how this works. It came with one of those cheap kits. I'll look more into it later, but I'll probably buy some better icy hot solutions later. Looks like a little sling bandage. Came with one of those cheap kits I had. Some cotton balls. Not much, but it's some. So cotton balls are good. Now I have about, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 or so bandages. Just regular straight bandages, adhesive, waterproof. It's a mix of sizes. They're cheap, so I got a whole bunch of these. I probably got, you know, a year's supply of Band-Aids, but you never know. And obviously there's more random bandages laying around that are left over. Just put those in here as well. Some extra gauze, some Q-tips. These are extra Q-tips. They're cheap. I'll get, and I believe I ordered some iodine-based ones that have iodine built in, where you just snap them. And I'm going to get some more antiseptic and alcohol wipes as well. This little stuff was kind of left over. I do have some tape, not a lot. This was a freebie on something I bought, I'm sure. That's why it's individually wrapped. I did just pick up 3 long rolls of tape here. Always good to have if you need to tape down a larger gauze bandage. I do have a couple of these type of Band-Aid switchers. Now, they're the little Ziploc ones. And what's cool about these is if you have a pretty good sized cut, you can put this on there real quick and later go to the hospital if you can and get actual switchers put in. But what this will do, this will hold the wound closed to a degree. And they're kind of neat. They're like a plastic switcher. So that's really all I have right now. I know I'm missing a lot of stuff. I'll do another video later, tonight probably, and I'll show you what's in my range bag. Because like I said, this isn't the stuff I have in the house or the car, and it's not the stuff that I have in my range bag already. This is just some of the stuff I'm stockpiling just to have. I obviously need some more medicines, and I obviously need to get more of the advanced type of stuff. Not too difficult for me to get a couple of any item, and then I can store it up. Keep it where I can get to it if I need it, and then maybe add some things to my other kits, as you guys will probably suggest some brilliant things that I'm using. I know I need some more blood clotting stuff, quick clot and stuff like that. I only have a couple packages of that, but eventually I'll get some more of that stuff. You know, budget and time constraint reasons.